Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good Friday. Yay, it's almost the weekend. So today we are continuing with my May-Sania. It's day 15 and we are working on Quaker Sampling 3 by With My Needle. And I finally got this all straightened out, so I'm going to be working right in here on this little motif right here. So yeah, it's been kind of a rushy day. I thought I'd film this video and then I'll download it tonight. So it'll be another late day, video. But that's just the way it is, because today, unfortunately, I have to work from noon until 7 tonight. So at least I get off a little bit early. And I'll have plenty of time after I get off work to download. But yeah, I think that's the way when I have to work the day shift, I should say, that this is going to go, because I don't have that extra time. So, yay. That's just what will happen. So count on those 2 days of being a late publishing. And I had this phone number, and it was a local phone number, call me, and I had turned on my phone and I saw that, I'd gotten a call, but I wasn't there to take it. So I called back today, and it was my so-called sewing store, and they said that they had my Ginger scissors in. My stork scissors that I ordered, gosh, back before the beginning of the pandemic. And it took that long to get them. I don't know if they had to come from England or whatever, but I'm going to go pick them up tomorrow, so I'm kind of excited about that. I didn't have time to, like I said, to run and go do that today. So, yay. I can hardly wait to get them, and then I'm going to put them someplace where I can keep track of them. I have no idea what happened to my last pair. I must have bought them 10, 15 years ago. So, I didn't get sewing scissors. I just got the little stork ones, and he said they were about 3 inches. So we'll see how useful they are, but I just loved the way they looked, and I like I bought them when I was in Cheyenne. I mean, lived in Cheyenne, and that has been since about 96, 97. So I don't know what happened to them. I just lost track. So fun times, fun times. I've got to look at something. I just want to make sure I did that one right, but got to get out my pattern. Yep, that's the way it looks. All right, perfect. Didn't want to sew it wrong, but I frogged all that mess out because I was going from this middle thing instead of, having an extra leg there. So, yeah, it's been fun. Let's see, last night I worked a little bit on Seeking Refuge, and I did a little bit on it, and I also worked on Elemental Dragons, and I put a couple more lines into it. Just wasn't into looking at them, because it's one of those things I have to go line for line, but I got a couple more lines in. I may put some more in before the week's over, but for now, it'll work. I just wanted to work on something I hadn't worked on for a little bit. And that's all I worked on yesterday, other than doing Consider the Lilies, but getting those done one motif at a time. And, yeah, it's just been a crazy mixed up week, but I guess we're going to stay on this schedule probably till the 1st of June, so we'll see how that goes. And maybe things will start feeling a little bit like normal. But other than that, Don't know that we have any plans to go anywhere. I'm off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Hopefully. We'll see. Had to see where I was at. Oh, jeez. I'm telling you. This up in the air stuff is not doing my stitching any good. I just seem to flit from one thing to the next, so, you know, don't be surprised if you hear I've worked on this project or that project and you ain't heard about it for a while, because I just keep going from thing to thing. So, we'll see. But I just love the way this looks. I love this red. This is red number 221. And this is that 14 count country French latte. The lighter one. So, you know that's why I like it. These are good fabrics compared to what I've been working on. I do like my Picture This Plus ones as well. Oh yeah, I could go down that rabbit hole for a very long time and get all different colors and everything, but I just kind of want to have things to work on, you know, on them. Now I plan probably about the first of the month to see if I can order some Christmas stuff, so I'll have it for July, or start ordering them. I don't think I'm going to go, you know, have a project every day. I don't plan that. I'll do some stitch with me stuff, you know, on the various projects that I have. So I've got 3 Christmas projects that I can work on. And, you know, 2 will be new starts. Hush, Molly. But, we'll just see what transpires. I mean, I know that I wanted that village one, but I think it does have, you know, the dimensions if you did it all on one thing. So, I'll see. I really like to get those, but there's about 11 in that series, and I'm not real sure that that's what I want to do yet. I haven't really decided whether I'm going to make them individual or if I'm going to make them together, you know, all on one piece. And I've been looking at Hawk Run Hollow. I don't want to do Halloween, but I haven't decided which one of those I want as well, so we'll see. We will see. But those are the ones that I've gotten. I've heard there's a lot of thread in that, so I just don't know. I'll have to figure it out later, but they're on the back burner, you know. I mean, they're not something I have to get right away, but something I would like to get, see? So that's just the way I roll around here. Get all these beautiful things, and I just don't spend a whole lot of time on them. I just kind of rotate them around or pick them up at will. That's about how that goes. I really wanted to finish Time to Stitch this month, but I don't know that that's going to happen, so we'll see. All I've got to do is the green part at the top with the little, we'll call them pink flowers for lack of what they are. I have no idea. But that's all I got to do on that. And you'd think I could, I'll just have to buckle down and finish it, because I need a finish on something that's small. I was working on the brickwork on the house on Seeking Refuge, so that's coming along. I mean, it's not too terribly bad, but I've only got like 5 rows into it. So we'll just have to see. Well, that didn't take too long to make. Hang on just a second. It was about less than 10 minutes. So I guess we'll just go on to something else here. Gotta get rid of this thread though. It's not going to go very far. I like these scissors. I looked for a glass frog that you put into what do you call it? Arrange flowers. My grandmother had 3 of those. That's what irritates me. And I look every time I go. Excuse me. I woke up and I'm just totally congested. I don't think I'm sick. I don't feel sick. Just stuff in the air. Yeah, my grandmother had 3 of those frog things. Because they would, they had lots of flowers in their backyard and stuff. So she would cut some sometimes and make arrangements for the centerpiece for the dining room table or whatever. You know, we had the big table at home. Because my mother had one, I mean, you could put the leaves in and it would seat 12 people. And, you know, on a daily basis, I think there was room for 6. So, yeah. Let's see here. We're going to put, maybe, there's a leaf here. I just got to figure out where it goes. So we had, you know, nice pictures and stuff that belonged to my grandmother and my mother, of course, because they were always picking up antique pictures and stuff. And vases we had. So, yeah. We had lots of stuff. I have to make sure I'm doing this right. Look again. Yep. Some days I gotta look twice. And it's just the stupidest thing. It's 6 stitches. You'd think I could get them right. So. But we always had cut flowers. We had peonies, and we had lilacs, and we had roses, and we had hyacinths, and we had, let's see, peonies. What's the other one? Pansies. Jeez. So, yeah, we had all kinds of flowers. Then we even had some hens and chickens around the side of the house, but don't remember them picking many of those. And, of course, we had marigolds and zinnias and stuff. All kinds of flowers everywhere. But it was an older, established, neighborhood. So, that helped. Okay, I've got to go over here. So yeah, I was trying to knock some of Seeking Refuge out and that brickwork. So if I just take it a little bit at a time, you know, and like put in the red and then put in the color of the brick or the mortar, excuse me. What are you doing down there? You're just being weird. She can't jump to her chair now because the printer's in the way and I have no place else to put it. It's special. I know she's thinking the same thing. So I had a little hidey hole for when the grandkids came because, you know, little tiny kids are grabby. Well, they're not tiny anymore. They're like 6 and 10 or 5 and 10. So that she could get away and she'd just hop over on the big chair and then she'd hop down into this little hole because I had another piece of furniture there. Well, I moved that, so she's not real happy with me. But it has blankets and everything, so she's just sitting down there watching me stitch. She's being kind of quiet today. I don't hear many people out there today. But, which is a good thing, because usually about the time I get ready to film, somebody is out there moving around, but we still haven't gotten a neighbor next door. So I'm thrilled sick at that. Okay. But we'll just working our way around. Huh. Well, that's weird. Oh, I guess that's the same. I was like, I don't remember that. I thought it was a solid 4 stitches together, but they're staggered. I had to look and make sure I was still doing it right. Got to see where I'm at. So, other than that, not many plans. I haven't worked on the perennial pinwheel anymore this week. Kind of did me in having to frog. So we're just giving it a breather. That's okay. It's not that big of a pattern. So we'll try to work on it a little bit. Maybe I can do that over the weekend or something. I don't know. I never set plans because, you know, that crap with me just doesn't work. You're lucky I can get through May-Sania here and work on the same projects. So we will see. Haven't been back to hoity-toity either. It was like, no. I just want to get to the main part so I can start stitching on anything but black. I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's just kind of hard to count. Stitching on black and stitching with black is about the same for me. So we'll just take it a little bit at a time. Oh, goodness. I think this is going to be really pretty when it's done. I still haven't cut off, you know, the fabric to where it has to be. So there's a pot that sits there. I don't know. It's probably maybe down to here, and that'll be like the bottom. But I wanted to get this center done, or motif, and it's done that way. It's like the pattern is long ways. I don't know, you can't see that, right? So it's not too deep, but it is fairly long this way. But the end of the first page is about halfway here. So, you know, like halfway down through that. So we got lots to do. I can hardly wait to get to that swan. Isn't that pretty? It's just gorgeous. But we're going to finish this one first, and then we'll work on these little motifs and do it as it comes. They don't look too, you know, hard to do. So, alright guys, well, I think that's going to be it today. Thank you for joining me here. I'll take this off. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's that. Oh, no, it isn't. I thought it was one of those crazy ones. But with my little needle minder. Alright. So it's coming along. We're getting there, and then I'll have to go back and do 2 or 3 more letters here, you know, just to keep them going, because I find them the most boring. I like doing the patterns and everything. Alright guys, well, thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Friday and a good weekend. God bless. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Bye-bye.